every trail that we've built, every section of the trail we've built, we've had people waiting to get on the trail system. Even when we've built a trailhead with signs on either side of the trailhead saying coming soon, I've seen people pass a construction entrance, park in the parking lot, get out with their dog, walk halfway down the trail, and then realize the trail doesn't go anywhere. So I think there's a huge desire out there for people to get out of their houses and enjoy recreation on the trails.
What we have out here, and a lot of people in Atlanta recognize the trail that we have out here as a string of pearls, as it were. Anybody that were to start a ride at Arabia Mountain and travel the length of the trail to the monastery would understand the term string of pearls. This trail is amazing in the little wonders that you see along the way.
We have the monastery, we have Black Shoals, we have, you know, the Tenor Center at Wheeler Park, you have Old Town. So we have all these pearls or all these jewels that we have scattered all over the county. One of the things that the trail system does is it connects them. And so I think you'll not only have an economic impact, but you have a cultural impact, that people who are walking on the trail, who might stop at Lorraine Trailhead, will walk down and say, oh, hey, here's a monastery, we need to go visit the monastery. And I think those type of things are important to highlight for not just recreation, but for Rockdale as a whole.
Well, here on the trail system, you can walk, you can ride your bike, you can walk your dog. Make sure you have your binoculars. There's some very unique and interesting birds and wildlife. You can view the river. The South River is here. There's several viewing areas for the river. And just enjoy it.
Where I actually came into the trails themselves was after my heart attack. I had a heart attack in April of 2011, and part of my recovery was coming at, of course, starting to get more exercise and walking. And at the time, Park and Rec Director David Smith told me about this new trail that they had just opened up out at South Rockdale Park. And so me and a couple of friends came out and tried it, and I got hooked. I just fell in love with the place.
It really does make me proud to be part of this, because it's something that the neighboring counties are just now beginning to do. It's something that brings Rockdale in with the league of the Silver Comet Trail and Alpharetta and all the downtown areas that have trails like this and have walkways that people can use.
There are 5 trailheads in Rockdale County where you can access these trails, South Rockdale here being one of them. Also, you can use the monastery, Lorraine Trailhead, this Alexander Lake, Daniels Bridge, any of these places you can park, and that helps with your distance runs. You go out and back, and it's easy. This is just over 9 miles of trail system here that now begins from the monastery, coming this way to this park and on up to the DeKalb County line. Just over 9 miles of trails. You can go to the Paths website, you can go to Rockdale County's website and find the locations of these trailheads. Parking is free at these trailheads, save for Alexander Lake. So come out to these trailheads, park for free, and use the trails for free.
Our newest trail is the Black Shoals Trail on the north side. The scenery is beautiful there. It's about 1 mile to the rock outcropping, where you can enjoy wonderful scenery and views of the Randy Pointer Reservoir. If you walk another half a mile, you will pass behind the Harrelson Mill House and cross the covered bridge. Just past the bridge, you can walk the Harrelson Mill Loop Trail. If you'd like to take a walk or ride your bike from Old Town Conyers, you can start at the library on Green Street. The trail will continue over the Parker Road Bridge, through Wheeler Park, and behind the Parker Road Annex and Rockdale Career Academy, all the way to Johnson Park.
Alexander Lake is located at Panola Mountain State Park. We're right in the heart of the Path Trail, going from Lithonia all the way to the Monastery of the Holy Spirit, and we're halfway. So along with the Path Trail, what we have to offer, we've got bike rentals. We have 2 trailheads, the trailhead here at Alexander Lake and the one at the main park off of 155, which is where we rent the bikes from at the nature center there.
The main purpose of the path as a place for people to walk or ride or exercise is happening. And I think that the monastery also provides a destination for those people on the path, because besides the walking or riding or however they make their way on the path. The monastery is a place where they can bring their children, where, as I say, where the store and the Welcome Center are not open on Sundays, but Monday through Saturday, a place where they could spend several hours just looking through the store, looking through the museum, looking through the Welcome Center, watching the video. There's places on the monastery to walk. We have several small ponds with geese and ducks, and just a place to be quiet and let down and enjoy God's creation and enjoy a little bit of the silence that the monastery has created as well.
This is my peace. This is where I relieve a lot of stress, because I was working in 2000, well, I retired in 2010, and I would come out here just to relieve stress.
I come out here because it's just so peaceful in the mornings, and I like going across the street, going towards Parker Road to see the nature. You have like wild turkeys over there, you have the deer, and it's just peaceful, really, to see what God has given us when we look around at nature.
I'm going to try to come out every morning. I have a 6-week-old baby. So now I'm able to finally get out and exercise, and this is my first time here at Johnson Park. And so I'm hoping at some point to probably try the trails out.
Well, I get to meet a lot of nice people. I do it for exercise. That's how I came off a lot of medication. I do from 8 to 10 to 13 miles a day. We see deers, we see turkeys, and it's just awesome. It's really awesome. And I've been coming for like 3 years.
Well, if you're going to walk the trails, make sure you have your cell phone with you. It's a good idea to have some water and bring a buddy. That's really important.
In an effort to protect the trails, the people who use the trails, and the environment, and the homes that actually border the trails, Rockdale County agencies work very closely together. National EMS, Rockdale Fire Rescue, the Sheriff's Office, Conyers Police Department, and even the rangers out at Panola Mountain. We all communicate on a regular basis to make sure that we're all aware of what's going on the trail and how we would respond in any number of situations.
If you have an emergency on the trail, make sure to locate your nearest green marker, and the number on that green marker is going to tell emergency services where you are located on the trail.
We're always ready, always prepared, and making Rockdale County safe. So therefore, with the trails that we have in Rockdale County, we want to make sure that our citizens feel safe.
I think one of the things that people don't realize about these trails is how much effort that really goes into it. Trying to protect the environment. I mean, just behind us, as you can see, we have a concrete path that goes right underneath the dogwoods, and the dogwood trees are very sensitive in their root formations. So we go to extra lengths to make sure that we're not digging far into the roots so that we don't damage the very old and a resource that we have in the dogwood trees. And that's just one example. There are numerous tributaries, rivers that we've had to cross. If I'm not mistaken, the Rockdale River Trail on the south side has the longest pedestrian bridge in the state of Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. It goes 525 feet, and it came in 4 separate sections to span the South River. It was a great feat of engineering. It's a neat-looking bridge, and it's fun to walk on, and it was just fun to be part of.
You ask which section I love. Yes, I love the South Rockdale Community Park, but the whole section of trail, we've got almost 10 miles of trail here, and I love it all.
So make time in your schedule to try out our trail system, and you won't regret it. The kids have playgrounds at several locations throughout the community, and there's a host of other features that I think you'll really enjoy and appreciate it as a Rockdale County resident.
Rockdale County is continuing to focus on the quality of life of all of its residents, and we want to encourage you to get out and take advantage of the parks and take advantage of the opportunities to get in touch with Mother Nature and the great outdoors. A lot of us old schoolers grew up playing outside and being a part of the outside life, and we want to get our children and get our families back outside.
Rockdale County quality of life is huge with us, and we so much thank you, and get out and walk those pathways and live a healthier lifestyle. Rockdale County, the rock.